I'm Georgine Williams. On October 30th, I'm very proud to announce I'll be 90 years old. I should say young, 90 years young.
I'm Bob Blair, and this is my mother, and I'll be 70 in October.
I live in the Allen Temple Arms, located at 8135 International Boulevard in Alameda County, California.
I live at 8135 International Boulevard in Oakland, California, in a palace in the middle of the hood.
I was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and it's a wonderful place to be from at this point because I think there's nothing like Oakland, California.
I ended up here at Allen Temple Arms. I put an application in when I turned 62 years old, and I'm a veteran, and I was homeless for a little while, and this came. It was just beautiful. I'm not just a veteran. I mean, I'm not just advocating for seniors, but also for veterans who need housing. I am an Oaklander. Although I'm from Philadelphia, it's hard to get that blood out of your system, but I've been here for 40 years now, I think, close to it, and so this is my home, and the place that I live at is just beautiful. We need more senior housing here because of places like this. The baby boomers are coming of age, and there's not enough housing for all these people, and I'm just grateful that I was able to get a place here. Well, I like Allen Temple Arms because it's 3 blocks from my church. I sing in the male chorus at Allen Temple Baptist Church, and participate in a couple of Bible classes, one here in the building and one here at the church. And so it's very convenient for me. If I don't have a ride, I can walk, and I don't worry about. I know I said I'm in the middle of the hood, but the people around here pretty much give us respect. Neighborhood, because some of them are going to get as old as we are one day, so I think that's why they treat us decently. So it's a great place to be for the activities that I do.
I love my church, Allen Temple Baptist Church. So much to do, and there's so much need in the area, and Allen Temple tries to provide that. I belong to the Missionary Society at the church. I also I'm past chaplain of the National Council on Negro Women. So I have so much to do with the East Oakland Housing Authority, the Missionary Society, and whatever else I can do. I'm trying to make a way for those who come behind me. Shut up.
I also participate my job is lifting spirits. And so I'm a humorist. Once a year I do that up at the men's retreat in Santa Cruz Mountains, and I enjoy doing it. But when I'm not doing that, all I have to do is walk out of my apartment building and somebody needs their spirits lifted. When I go on the streets, there's plenty of people who need their spirits lifted. So it's a good place for me to do my work. So I believe God had a lot to do with me being here.
I heard about Allen Temple Arms, and I came here to visit. I knew the first resident manager, Catherine Parrish, who is now deceased, and I came here a couple times to visit her and to attend their gymnastic class, which no longer exists, and it's a shame, but it was full then, and I belong to Allen Temple Church, and so I said, I need a place to live, and I came here, put in my application, and I waited, and I waited. I said, does it make any difference that I'm a member of Allen Temple Baptist Church? They said, no, you have to be on the list. Well, I was on the list for 2.5 years, and then I finally got my apartment, and I stayed here. The day I left was December 28th, 2009. My sister had moved out from Philadelphia, and she was not well, and it would just worn me out. trying to take care of her, do the shopping, do the cooking, do the cleaning. And I moved out to live with my daughter to get help.
The reason I got here was I was coming here quite a few times a week to help my mother and her sister. And while I was here, I put my application in. And it only took me 3 months before they called and told me that I have a place. But it was in the back building, and I wanted to be in the front building where they were, so I turned that down. And then they called me 3 months later for one in the front building, and I've been here since 2005, or 2007. Well, 2000. Been here 7 years, so it's 2007.
I want to clarify something. He no longer lives with his mother. He has his own apartment. He lives on the first floor, and I live on the second floor, which makes it very good. He comes up and sees about me regularly, and I had reasonable health. And one night I didn't feel well, and it was good to know that I could call him, and he did come up. Gave me some Tums for the tummy, and I've been well ever since.
Last year I got prostate cancer, and I was able to go to San Francisco to get for 9 weeks of radiation, and now I'm cancer free. So that's my second life. I got another 7 years to go. So I'm doing great here. This is a nice place. The people keep the building up. We have a great crew that works here, and the office is very good with us. And our social workers are excellent. Couldn't ask for better social workers than we have here. So anything we need, they're able to help us with. Things we don't understand.
In regard to his cancer, he had to get on his bicycle and go to BART, go to San Francisco on the BART, and get off BART and ride his bicycle to the place where he got his radiation. He did that for 9 weeks.
2 BART strikes.
Yeah, God is good. I kept saying, if they go on strike, what's going to happen? It's radiation treatment. But as it turned out, God takes care of everything. Believe me, I'm here to prove 90 years of His care.
And this place also providing us with we're going to have a party here for our 90th birthday in October. So we have a nice big room here that we can use and just fill out paperwork and describe whatever you need in a room. And this place will put it in there for you so that you can have a successful party.
I don't stay in so much as I sleep here and I know some friends here, but I stay busy because what's left of my life I want to dedicate to other people, make sure that they have a way to go. We have to make a road for them. And I want them to know that they can follow this and not have such a struggle.
If I could describe living here in one word, I would say super. Okay.
I like living here because it's a beautiful place, and it's hard to say that in one word. It's secure. Secure.